Hello everyone, welcome to your Mystic Affirmations for Wednesday, November the 13th, 2019. This is our way to bring our positive energy together in a group, use that concentration of collective energy to help each of us to bring energy in, to replace negative energy and help us stay on track for what we're trying to manifest in our life. So we use the tarot cards and these wonderful oracle cards and affirmation cards to assist us in staying on track with divine spirit energy. So with no further ado, we shall see what the day holds for us. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow everyone to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance as always, and we welcome your energy here. Thank you so much, Divine. Your presence is always appreciated. Blessing all 5 decks with our prayer. Bring our good energy in. Prosperity and abundance. Judgment. So the Judgment card is the ever-present blast from the past. In the Standard Tarot, you would see a trumpet being blown. This means, for me, blast from the past is also reminding you to look at how far you've come, okay? From there to here. Now you've come way down the road. You've got all this stuff that you've done between the last time this particular thing was available to you, and there's maybe a reason why it didn't go through the first time. This is about redeeming yourself or having another chance at something and in a suitable time or in a better light. So there's our underlier. Let's see what our Law of Attraction cards have to say. I'm going to show the generosity. Money is positive energy, and it allows me to be generous to others. I'm going to show the box for this deck because I get lots of questions about it. There's the main part of the box. That's what it looks like. Okay, so I got this at Barnes & Noble. I know you can buy stuff online from Barnes & Noble, but I got this right off the shelf. I can remember not ever being able to just be right out in the open with things like this. So I'm just saying this is one of those moments where I'm looking back at how far we've come and in our open energy. So that's a big achievement to me because when I was a small child and had these abilities and didn't know what to do with them, I couldn't tell anybody. My mom knew, but she smartly told me not to make it well known, not to tell people because people didn't understand, and it was not something, it was taboo. It was not something you talked about because people misunderstood. Get more information. So we have generosity, we have get more information. We've got the Merkaba here in the symbols, sacred geometry symbols here. You've got a big one in the background, and then you've got so it would be a dodecahedron, or yeah, I think that's right. I don't know. I get confused. I still don't know all my names of my symbols yet, so y'all forgive me. I do know that is the Merkaba, or Merkaba, however you want to call it. So get more information. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to get it from an outside source, right? Spirit's ready to give you a download if you'll receive it. So sometimes I have to sit down and just let myself get the download as I do the readings. I don't ever rush them because it is a genuine organic thing, and I can't always do them ahead of time or early. People always are, oh, when are you going to do? When they come. I'm not, I don't make them. I don't manufacture them. I'm not a machine. So sometimes we have to be still and let the information come. Healing, loving this energy. Everybody can use some healing energy. The frequency of healing supports your intrinsic ability, and it is to restore your health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes in to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. So it is the information and the vibration of that frequency of healing that comes in to restore you cellularly. So it's definitely about getting more information. We also have the money energy here. We have to be in a place of, when it's talking about generosity, it's a generosity of spirit as well, not just generosity of throwing the money out there. You want to be generous to people and help people, but you have to have that, like a real true goodness in the motive to begin with, right? So use your generosity and your money in a way that benefits you and the people you're paying. So one of the things I described with that for me was that I started to really be conscious of who I was buying my things from. Who's the company? What are their worths? What are they focused on? What are their what do they do for the community? How do they do business? Do I want to do business? Do I want to give them my money to do business? So when you focus on people that are in line with your ideals, it helps because it's easier because you're supporting that energy as well. So it's always a good thing. We have, this one was sitting on top, so I always like to read it because it is always something somebody needs. There is no blame. I release the need to blame anyone, including myself. We are all doing the best we can with the understanding, knowledge, and awareness we have. Okay, so that's the old saying, you did the best you could at the time, right? The knowledge you had at the time, you did the best you could with what you had. Okay. Here's our today's card. There is plenty for everyone, including me. Love this card. It was a big concept I had to learn. Many people do not know this. We were not taught this. We're taught in a lack mindset. This is an abundance mindset, and that's part of what we're here for, is the abundance. The ocean of life is lavish with its abundance. All my needs and desires are met before I even ask. My good comes from everywhere and everyone and everything. This one is a great one. This is a great one. There is plenty for everyone, including me. The ocean of life is lavish with its abundance. All my needs and desires are met before I even ask. The universe knows what you need before you even do. My good comes from everywhere and everyone and everything. This is important to remember. Even people you don't particularly like can show up to give you something you need. So don't discount the fact everyone in your life is there for a reason. And I have a friend that says everybody's a lesson or a blessing. So right. So our first card in our tarot is the Lovers. Now the Lovers is a really wonderful card. It is the Gemini twin energy, but it's also talking about being in a state of being very well nurtured and cared for. And in the standard tarot, it is two people, one which is being raised above the other. So the masculine and the feminine, the masculine is grounded in the earth and the feminine is being raised to higher source energy. So in this card, it's the oneness of the two lovebirds, okay? The two flamingos are making a heart with their beaks and their necks. It's a beautiful unity card, and we like that, being one with the universe, being nurtured. The Tower, breaking down obstacles, something coming through to knock down what's blocking you, okay? Sometimes we don't know that what's getting knocked down is blocking us. Sometimes we're not aware of what's going on behind the scenes. And this moment that this happens can be the keystone that kind of pulls the rug out from under whatever is blocking you. So there's a series of events that could be going on, and with this Tower moment, the collapse of whatever this energy is kind of breaks the spell that's been holding you in place, right? And then the Five of Pentacles. This is an apropos card. The Five of Pentacles, she's sitting there thinking, I've done everything I can do. I don't know what else I can do. I don't see anything happening. I've prayed. I've done my penance. I've done all the good works I can. I try to be very conscientious. I'm doing every single thing I can to turn everything around. Listen, this is because the reason why you can't do anything else is because it's not for you to do. The Five of Pentacles is telling you the universe has it. It's working on it. You've got to let it do what it's doing. It's behind the scenes. So it's not going to appear into this natural reality until it's fully developed. They're working on it. It is being worked on. So have patience and stay faithful, because you have indeed come a long way from just learning the concepts of this particular energy of the law of attraction and how to manifest, how to contact the universe, how to sit down and meditate. All of these things are knowledge that has come to you throughout time. And the universe will bring you right to where you need to be. When you're ready, the teacher appears. So move from step to step, and whatever's attracted to you, pay attention to what's showing up for you. If it's showing up for you, there's something to it that you need. So I hope you all have a fabulous Wednesday. Thank you so much for being here. Love, light, and abundance to you all. Many blessings. Namaste.